What I'm about to reveal will only be of interest to men who would like to have much harder, longer-lasting erections and very high testosterone levels without using pills, gels, or pumps. My name is Carmen, and you're about to find out how Jamie, my husband of 12 years, surprisingly cured his erection problems and low libido in just 8 weeks without ever taking medication and without getting any help from doctors. 1 year ago, Jamie was hit by what you might call an erection crisis. It began when he couldn't stay hard a couple of times while we were making love. We weren't too concerned at first. After all, this didn't happen often, and we just put it down to being tired. But then, a few weeks later, it started to happen all the time. Eventually, Jamie was incapable of staying hard for even a minute. He started to get frustrated and depressed, and after a while, we became more distant. I started to feel as though it was somehow my fault and wondered if I wasn't attractive to him anymore. But even then, I knew this wasn't normal and that there was something else to it that we were overlooking. Jamie went to see his doctor, but within just a few minutes, the doctor already had his pen and pad out ready to dish out some pill prescriptions. But we didn't want to spend the rest of our lives depending on expensive pills to make love. Does anyone? Apart from the risky side effects, there's zero spontaneity. Jamie didn't want a fake forced erection, he wanted it to come naturally. And at $20 a pill for the rest of your life, how can you really justify that? Fortunately, my friend Maria told me how her boyfriend Ben had followed the advice of a coach he found online and how he had massively improved the quality of his erections in just a month or two by just using some little-known but highly effective techniques. And Maria even said how Ben was now constantly ready for sex, could stay hard for as long as he wanted, and had become more lean and muscular in doing so. She was pretty happy with her man, to say the least, and was actually having trouble keeping up with him. Even though I wasn't really sure if it would really work, we thought we'd give it a try too, as there was pretty much nothing else left. Just 3 weeks later, and Jamie was already able to get good erections again. After 8 weeks, I have to say we ended up being very pleasantly surprised by the results. Jamie is now one of those ever-ready guys, very confident in bed again, in full control, and he wants me all the time. We're very close again, making love 4 or 5 times a week, and the sex is wonderful. I know that we were remarkably lucky, and I owe this to the guy we found online who I'm about to introduce to you. He's an expert in male health research and nutrition, and if you want to take action and get much better erections yourself, I'd suggest you listen to every word he says.